Woohoo! Hello, everyone. Sorry about that few minutes. I was playing guitar and didn't realize time was going by so quickly. So, practicing my scales. Woohoo! All right. Monday night. Let's get some sage up in here with my very classy flamethrower. Cassandra! Oh, and Catherine's here. Great. That's awesome. Hey, Nikki. What's going on? Woo! We got the chicks in the house tonight. Awesome. Have a good show for tonight. We have we'll pull some cards for all the astrological signs for the week. Let me just kind of get this energy shaken out in these cards for tonight. Ooh, I'm just kind of pulling some cards as I sage them. There's some messages already coming out for everybody. Okay. Woo! All right. Just grab a sip of water. How is everyone doing tonight? It is still a very, very nice weather here in the Midwest, and super grateful for the weather, that's for sure. Marley, what's going on? Love it, love it. It's a chick night. For right now, we don't know who's going to pop in the chat. If you remember last week, oh my. So I have a good show tonight. I just have, just talking about some stuff, and then I will do the astrological signs, and then we will go into readings if anyone wants any readings. And yeah, I'm so grateful you guys are here. Hello, how are you, CD? Well, I can't even read that. I think I need glasses, or maybe my studio lights are just so bright. But well, first I just have a couple announcements to make for this coming into mid-October. I finally posted all of the October readings, and apologies for the last 3 signs for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I had recorded them a week and a half ago, and I did not like the lighting, so I redid it and ended up just doing a different format. But oh, Elizabeth from Facebook, how are you? That's right, you were here a couple of weeks ago. Good to see you. And but anyway, so yeah, and I'll put the link that if anyone wants any readings, donations are greatly appreciated. If not, no worries. It's all energetic exchange anyway. It's all about passing good vibes. So also, I do want to make an announcement that for the month of October, based on the comments that people do on my videos, I'm giving away a 10-minute reading. And that'll just be given up to my discretion based on, who's commenting and who's engaging, and just, really just kind of helping the channel out a little bit, because it's all about the algorithm. So that is what I'll be doing for October. So I'll be making those announcements on my pick a card readings that I'm posting from here until the end of October. Then on Halloween, I will go ahead and pick somebody. And then if I have your email address, then we'll connect your phone number. Otherwise, we'll figure all the logistics out. So that being said, based on pick a card readings, I'm going to be doing a series on love and dating, and specifically for single people, and then also a separate category for people in relationships. And I wanted to see what your thoughts were tonight, what you guys thought in the chat, if that is something you wanted to see. And if there's any specific questions, like when are you going on your next date? Or when will you take your relationship to the next level? Or when will they make a move on you? Things like that. I just find that those are the most engaging things on YouTube. And then of course I'll continue on with my chakra series and the other series I have with just speaking with angels and manifesting. And so if you can just chime in on the chat, let me know some questions of some pick a card readings, or if you want to comment on any of the channel, any of the videos, that helps too, and that will go towards the free reading I'm giving away at the end of the month. So, Cassandra, cool. All right, I got that. I got you both. All right, and we will do all the readings at the end for sure. And then Nikki, oh, I've got you too. You're so sweet. Oh, okay. I will do everybody's reading at the end. And then if anyone comes in the chat as well, if they want a reading while I'm talking and I'm not noticing, if you can just copy and paste the PayPal link and post it again, because they're only going to see the chat when they enter the room from there on out. Okay. And then also one other announcement, another favor I have to ask you guys. Based on the meditation series I have on Beach Balance Life and on my YouTube channel, is there a specific meditation that you would like to see? Would you like to see a 10-minute meditation for the morning, a 5-minute meditation recharge? I do all of the meditations I have on there right now are for 2 hours for sleep. And so I'm expanding that as well. And because I have a lot of time on my hands, and so creativity just completely flowing through me. So just let me know or comment on anywhere on the channel. That being said, I wanted to talk about tonight, as we go through the channel for Beach Balance Life and conscious communication, it's all about how to communicate with yourself and paying attention to your inner guidance and your vibrations. And what I wanted to talk about tonight, that's something that was really sticking out in my head the last couple days, is when you get mixed signals from people and you are in a high vibration and they are not, but they don't realize they're not. How many people spend time with their friends or family members who are very adamant on telling a story and telling affirmations the way they believe it to be? For instance, I have a couple of friends who are very structured on how they think that men and women are in society and nothing will ever change. And they always say comments to the effect of, well, that's a typical guy thing, or that's a typical girl thing. You just have to deal with it. I'm a believer where I don't have to deal with it, because typical to me is boring and that's cookie cutter. And so I feel like that is a stigmatism that people tell themselves a storyline, and that's what they end up manifesting. Does that make sense? I feel that when people have these storylines on how they view the world, that is what they mirror back to themselves. And, oh, awesome. That's cool, Elizabeth. Oh, cool. Oh, for you and for Bill. I got you, Nikki. Awesome. Cool. 4 readings. Woo. And so, I feel that, we have a lot of friends around us, and I was listening to some podcasts today because that's what I do a lot of my time, is educating myself. And I really feel that there was something that stood out, that this woman said that she goes to a coffee shop and she's in a high vibration and she meets a guy and he's vibing high. And then all of a sudden he has an issue where he's depressed or where he just fades away. And she was saying that she didn't understand because she was on the high flying disc of high vibrations and really just being in that high vibe. And she didn't understand why she's attracting somebody, but then they couldn't sustain their own vibration. Well, there's a couple things going on here. You are not in charge of someone sustaining their own vibration. That is their own responsibility. And that's why people end up falling away from you, is because their vibration changes or your vibration changes. The second underlying more meaningful thing is maybe you aren't exactly on the high vibration that you think you are, and you aren't paying attention to the underlying currents that the ego is holding you down on. Maybe you are having some issues when you're by yourself, that you are depressed, or that you are on a lower vibration and you're not admitting it to yourself. And not admitting it to yourself is not coming forth and shining light on it and healing that and moving on. And instead you keep stuffing it, and then you end up in this same lane, the same story, repeating. So that's why it's very important to always do research for yourself and finding ways to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and obviously physically. Working out is really great to get the energy going and all the chakras moving. But it's also people who don't work on themselves, you find them in the same hamster wheel, right? And here's the thing also with all of that, and is that the story that even if you are doing work and you are putting in the work to grow and advance yourself and advance your soul in this life, the same lessons that you've had issues with are still going to pop up in different forms to test you. That is 100% sure. Listen, I am the first person to say, universe, I am totally cool with no more lessons. I'm totally fine with that. I feel like I've had my fill. But no, the universe wants to keep making sure that I keep standing in my integrity by testing me over and over and over again until I finally get that lesson. And then I have a brand new lesson to learn right behind it, because that's what life is. It's all about learning lessons. You know, all I want to do is just go sit on the hammock in the Caribbean right now and have a cocktail, and I can't even do that. So in the meantime, I am doing sober October and just really doing what I can this month to get by. That being said, oh, thank you, Cassandra. Yes, dead on with the storyline, right? So it's true. And so there's also one other friend that that we may encounter throughout the day, someone who wants to just vent at us, and everything is just so like, this is how it is, blah, blah, blah. And I sometimes find myself trying to convince the other person that their point of view is too rigid. And what I find is it actually lowers my vibration. So what I started doing when someone wants to vent their day or their frustrations or their job frustrations on me, I'm like, that's really interesting. And that's what I keep saying. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because a key to all of this, ladies in the house tonight, is it's called observe, don't absorb. All right? Write that down. Write it in your phone. Write it in the notes. Observe, do not absorb. It is all about not absorbing people's emotions. When people say, telling me something and they're like, can you imagine how that would feel? And I stop and I say, I don't want to imagine how that feels, because I'm feeling really good right now. So why would I put myself into a different vibration, a lower vibration, to feel bad just to have sympathy for the story? It's all about observing, not absorbing. Okay. And under any circumstance, do not try to convince them that they're wrong, because all they will do is snap at you and keep driving their point home to make sure that they know that they are right, because that is a storyline they've told themselves and they're going to keep believing it. It's not your responsibility to bring someone else's vibration back to the law of attraction. It's all about keeping your vibrations clean. And honestly, the way I call it out is SPF for your vibes. And from Beach Balance Life, I wear a lot of sunscreen, a lot of zinc. It shows. Went to the dermatologist today. 99% tile skin, the best skin. But the SPF for your vibes are such as things: saging your house, saging your phone, saging yourself before you go to bed, or after you spend time with a lot of negative people, or even just one person that is a good friend that you can't even call out that they're being negative. Come home and sage yourself, because you're going to start thinking their thoughts, and it's literally going to absorb into your clothing, into your hair, everything. Secondly, is what to do is get some crystals that resonate with you for protection. And I have crystals. I have a lot of crystals around my house that I bathe in the moonlight and the sunlight, so they're constantly recharging. Whenever I have a phone call or a really important meeting or a job interview or something like that, I literally lay them on my laptop, and I feel really bad. I apologize to them that they are absorbing all of the energy from my laptop, but also the conversation. But then I charge them in the sun and then cleanse them. I also have a tiger's eye ring that I wear for protection. And I also can change this ball out to different crystals. I have this beautiful crystal ring that has moonstone and opals in it. And it's actually imbued with Archangel Michael from a lady. I got this piece of jewelry down in Bali. Her name is Shankari. And so I've actually worn this ring every day since 2005. So, all right, cool. I got you, Marley. Woo! It's ladies' night. It's awesome. Unless there's some men watching that aren't showing themselves, we're happy you're here. We need the yin to the yang. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so SPF for your vibes, wear crystals, sage your house, and whatever you do, minimize contact with lower vibration people. Or if you know that someone's in a bad mood, just bless them, send them on their way. You don't need that energy, especially with all of the heavy energy we're going through right now, with Mercury getting ready to go retrograde, I believe tomorrow or on the 16th. And do know that all the karma that's been taken away from you is going to come back in the cycle of Mercury retrograde, which is great. So if you're owed money, job interviews, job offers, taking things to the next level in your romantic relationships or passion projects, it's going to happen. So just keep the vibe high. Okay. Woo! Oh, Nikki. Where is my moderator? Bill is doing an awesome race tonight, and which we're excited for him. We congratulated him last week. I think it's a 20-hour race, so let's send him some good vibes right now. Woo! Come on, Bill. You got this. All right, so let's go through the signs. First, we're going to start with Aries. And I'm just going to pull a card for the week to see if we have any Aries in the house, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Have you guys looked up to see what your Venus sign is? Ooh, okay, Aries. We have the fates. Everything is fated for you this week. This is amazing. All of the good vibes and energy we just talked about in this beautiful card. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. Look how she's bathing in this beautiful luck. This is for all my Aries this week. The fates are allowing things to smoothly flow. This is awesome. This is awesome, Aries. Actually, I'm going to pull 2 cards for each sign. So, oh, interesting. This deck is yellow, but there actually is 2 decks in here that are mixed up. I didn't know that I did that. I must have done that in a reading. And all right, let's see what's going on, my Aries. Priorities. So you need to prioritize this week, Aries, because what I'm getting with the fates is everything's fated and it's coming in how it's supposed to happen. But at the same time, you need to prioritize what's important to you and what needs to be done to have these things come to fruition this week for you. Okay, Aries? That is what we have for you. All right. Yes, Marley, Aries rising. Woohoo! I love it. I love it. So we share the same thing, except the Taurus, I'm Leo rising, and Pisces moon, Aries sun. Okay, so we will move on to Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Taurus in the house. Ooh, Taurus. This week, it's all about breathing. Remember what I was saying earlier about getting rid of the negative people, vibrations that you can as much as you can this week? This is really coming true for you, Taurus. And I really feel it's time to get outside in nature. And when you get outside into nature, really feel your surroundings, because when you feel it, that's when you start bringing it in. I know I have Chiron and Aries too. Woo! Okay. Cool. I didn't even know this card was in this deck. So Taurus, the answer is yes. So whatever you're reaching for this week, breathe and know that it's coming to you. Whether this is prosperity, this is Ganesha, so this is very prosperous. So I really feel that there's a lot of prosperity coming in for you this week, which is perfect for Taurus, because Taurus is all about luxury and creature comforts and amazing food and full bellies and just being happy. Happy Buddha bellies is what I'm getting for Taurus this week. All right, so we have Gemini. We have any Geminis in the house? Cassandra, Catherine. Okay, Geminis, we have Treasure Island. This is cool. This is cool. I love this card because it's a beautiful Honu, which is Hawaiian for turtle. And this Honu is swimming along and has this beautiful treasure chest just out in the middle of nowhere that you don't even know it's coming. And look at all the beautiful stars and all of the gifts coming out of it into the universe are coming toward you, Gemini, which is perfect because as an air sign, you have all these gifts being lifted up into the air. So the breeze is going to bring them right into your window. Oh, cool. Yes. I love it, Elizabeth. Okay, so your second card this week, again, priorities. Uh-oh. This is so funny. Whenever we do readings, the themes are crazy with all of the signs. Don't you agree? So what I'm getting, Gemini, is you know what? All these beautiful gifts flying in your window, make sure that you're prioritizing which ones are worthy of coming in. Okay? Don't just let it all fly in. Because you wouldn't want to eat an entire buffet in one day. You want to have gifts. You want to have little meals every day throughout your whole life, right? All right, Cancers. Woohoo, Cancer's in the house tonight. Okay. Ooh, loyal heart. Oh, Cancers. This is beautiful. I feel like there's a lot of love going on for you this week. And I do feel that your loyal heart, your lion heart, since you are next to Leo in the zodiac, that it's really just opening up your heart chakra this week, which is beautiful. I really feel that there's a lot of heartfelt energy coming in toward you. And it's really going to just uplift your spirit and warm everything in your heart chakra space. Okay. So we have Work Your Magic, Saint Germain. Okay. Cancers, work your magic. Work your mystical moon magic. With the new moon coming up this week, it's all about what you want to manifest. And I feel it, as long as it's your heart's truest desire, it will manifest. So just wave your magic wand and put your intentions out to the universe and it will happen for you this week, okay? All right, Leos. Any Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chirons? Okay, Leos, go the distance. It's time for you to go on the adventure. Stop sitting on the porch, get in the yard, run through this beautiful, beautiful desert and cross the finish line. I really feel like, honestly, on a side note, Nikki, I feel like this is where Bill's going to end up in his race, but we'll pull cards for him. And if this card pops out again, I'm seriously going to just I'm always amazed on how the universe works through these cards and through me, just channeling. Okay, so Leos, let's see what your second card is for your advice for this week to get through this beautiful energy going on. Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so be discerning with who you're telling your hopes and ambitions to, because you're trying to go the distance. And if you aren't discerning on who you are sharing your information with and keeping your cards close to your chest, someone's going to try to squash your dreams just by saying you can't do that, or there's no way that can be done. So that's what the advice is for you this week, Leo, is go the distance, don't share your plans, and keep your eye on the prize, on the finish line. Okay? Woo! All right, Virgos. Do you have any Virgos in the house tonight? Ooh, Virgos, time to go. It's time for you to move on in a situation that you've been holding on to. It is finally time. The road is showing itself to move on to bigger and better things, okay? That is what I'm getting straight up. Straight up, no chaser. And I also have the Work Your Magic card. Interesting. So Work Your Magic. You have what it takes to get out of this situation to move on, Virgos. And so you really need to work your magic, get into this energy of Saint Germain, and even go on Google and look up and see what exactly he can do for you and how it speaks to you. And keep an eye out for him this week. I have a feeling his name's going to pop up for you. But I do feel that it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to work your magic and get out of a situation that no longer serves you and move on to bigger and better, brighter horizons, okay? All right, now we're going to move on to Libra. Happy birthday, Libras. We're getting ready to go into Scorpio season this month, but right now we're in Leo or Libra. New life. Ooh, look at this beautiful ballerina. So Libras, it is all about starting a brand new spark of inspiration and passion this week. And if you already are on that path, nurture it. Water that seed until it breaks through the surface and keep watering and manifesting this beautiful idea you have. And if you just get the idea this week, know that it's divinely guided for you to move into something more passionate in a project or anything like that that you're working on. Ooh, your moon is Virgo. Awesome, Cassandra. Cool. Okay, so Libra, I have the other card I pulled out is see the other person's point of view. So it's interesting. These cards, they're different, but they also correspond with each other, okay? The new passion is moving on, but making sure that you're not, again, similar to Virgo, similar to Leo's reading, don't tell people your plans, but also because otherwise, what's that saying? Opinions are like, I don't want to cuss on this channel, but everyone has one. Okay. So everyone has an opinion, but listen to other people's point of view, but whatever you do, make sure you're putting your priorities first and know that you have what it takes to move forward. So just be careful of naysayers this week, but also pay attention to anyone who has some divinely guided information for you. Or if you overhear some song lyrics, just know that this is the other person's point of view, meaning it could be your angels talking to you, or just something you overhear that emphasizes your new beginning that you're starting, okay? Woo. All right, Scorpios. Any Scorpios in the house tonight? Ooh, Scorpios, here and now. All right, it's all about you staying in the moment and staying in this equilibrium of just towing the line between the future and the past. It's all about staying in this neutral territory. Oh, interesting. This deck was gifted to me by Sue. And I didn't even realize I've never really used these cards. It says past and present right here. That's so cool. So see how she's just sitting there neutral? She she just has a flag in her hand. She's just chilling. I almost kind of see her sitting like Buddha, but she's not. But stay in the moment, okay, Scorpios, because let's find out why. Okay, so you have some emphasis around you this week, whether it's very feminine, beautiful energy, whether it's mother, a wife figure, sister, or daughter, but it's really emphasizing for you to take this time and stay in the moment and enjoy this time with this feminine energy. So if you are surrounding yourself, you're visiting family, or if you're in a romantic relationship, it's really time to focus in on the feminine energy that complements your masculine energy. Now, if this is flip-flop, this has nothing to do. If this is a same-sex relationship, that's totally fine. It's just whoever has the most masculine energy needs to focus in and stay in the moment of the feminine energy. Does that make sense? Okay. Woo. All right. Moving on. Let me just grab a sip of water. All right, we're going to move on to Sagittarius. What's up? Any Saggies in the house tonight? I love my Sagittarius. They are awesome. You know, fellow fire sign. I can't help it. I'm not trying to be partial, but I am. Okay. Sagittarius, it changes in the wind. This is interesting. So see, the zebra is carrying this beautiful carriage type structure, and it's all about changes in the wind. But the thing about a zebra is they don't change their stripes, okay, ever. And I know this because I go to the zoo multiple times a week here in Chicago. It's Groundhog Day for me. And so the thing about zebras is it changes in the wind. So if you are more of a masculine energy, you are the periphery and you protect the female and the baby. Now, if you are the feminine energy, you are the mother or the baby that's being protected. Just know that there's some protection coming in for you this week. So either you're going to call to protect something that you believe in, and this could also go into like if you are crushing on somebody, you need to protect that energy and protect that new energy that's coming in. Or if this is a current relationship, you need to protect that energy. Or if you are on the feminine side, you will be protected and know that you'll be in a safe space to share. Oh, cool, Catherine. Okay, so let's see another card to emphasize that for my Sagittarius. Go outside. Yes, Sagittarius, it's time for you to go outside. So the changes in the wind, go listen to what the wind says. There's a song, oh my gosh. It says, the lyrics are, I listen to the wind of my soul, and I don't know where it's going to go. I'll find the link and I'll put it down in the comments, a link to the YouTube channel or the YouTube video. But that's specifically, it's a beautiful song. It's a folk song, older. And it's time for Sagittarius to get outside and listen to the wind because it has messages for you. All right. Okay, Capricorn. Do you have any Cappies in the house tonight? Mending. Okay, Capricorn. There could be some conflict that you've had recently up until this week. And just know that whatever has been unraveled and maybe torn a little bit, it's going to have some mending energy for you this week and some healing energy, which is really great because this is what you've been wanting and this is what you've been needing. So if there's ego in the way and you need to make an apology, put out the olive branch. And if someone else owes you an apology, expect them to put out the olive branch and don't be hard on them. Be very gentle. Look at these two little girls. They're both very gentle on each other because they're mending anything that has been chafed or raveled in their life. I'm seeing like burlap. Mystical Musings. As soon as I said Cappy, I was like, I wonder if she's gonna pop in. I love it. You did come crash the party. It's a chick party tonight. Unless there's some guys in the room that they're not telling us that they're here. But it's full on ladies' night. Okay, so Cappies, we have the High Priestess is coming out, okay? So when you are doing this mending or anything, and this could also be mending within your soul, with yourself personally, right? So I feel that it's really trying to tell you that you know in your heart what needs to mend and what needs to be healed to move forward this week. And it's going to show itself to you. So just trust your intuition and follow it. All right, Cappies. Yes, happy Monday. Mystical Musings in the house tonight. Okay. All right, we have two more signs. We have Aquarius, last but not least. And don't forget Pisces. I didn't mean to say that. Second to last is blessed, okay? Aquarius, you are blessed this week. Anything that you've been waiting to come in, just know that it has a special blessing on it. And look how it looks like you've been praying for this to come in for you. And look how she's sitting there on that beautiful, I don't know, it's kind of like a bubble. I'm not really sure. It's part of a seashell. It's something. And she's praying, but she has the beautiful light in her heart chakra and her throat chakra. and she's been praying and speaking to the universe, and it's going to come true this week. Okay, let's see what it is, and if it's going to give us any indication of what it is. So interesting. It says guiding children. So I feel like there's a couple things going on. If you're a parent, you definitely have some great guidance this week for people in your life that need guidance. So even if you have friends, remember the teacher becomes the student and the student becomes the teacher at all times in life, right? So know that you are good at helping others and counseling and helping children. So whatever your gifts are, it's a blessing. And I feel like you're going to get blessed, and then you're also going to be blessing somebody else with some information that they need. Okay. So you are going to get what you need this week. All right. Now it's last but not least, my Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, you had the same thing as Sagittarius. A change is in the wind. Okay. So back what I was saying, either you're going to receive some protection or you're going to be giving some protection to somebody, because male zebra stays on the periphery of the female and the baby. He doesn't interact. He just is always watching from the periphery and protecting. And then on the flip side, the female energy is being protected by the male zebra around the tribe. Okay, so there's something coming in, but know whatever it is, it's divinely guided and you're protected. It's meant to be. So let's see what this will be for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Okay, so we have a leap of faith. Take the risk, okay? So take the risk, whatever it is, because when you take this leap, you're going to be protected. There's a change coming in for you, Pisces, and it is divinely guided for you. This is beautiful. It says, take a risk and put your heart's truest desire into action. I love this. So cool. All right. Let me grab some cards and then we'll get into the readings, okay? All right, so let's see. Let me see. I didn't make the list, but I mean, I know who I'm reading for. So, okay. All right, Cassandra, we'll start with you. And we'll just do a general reading. And I have a feeling it's going to piggyback on what we talked about last week. So, yes. I don't know what's you. Either you or something I just said resonates with you. It might have been the Pisces thing or the zebra analogy. I love that I can bring my zoology into my YouTube readings. It's awesome. Okay, so what we have starting out for you, Cassandra, is the Omega card. And if you don't know what Omega is victories. This is awesome. This is also the Six of Wands in the tarot. It says your desire is coming to fruition. So whatever it is that you've been focusing on to bring forward and really just waiting for that, it's like that 11th hour victory. I feel like it's been a struggle up to whatever you've been going through. And now you're going to have that victory and you're literally going over the hump. And now you're in control. You're moving to, you went from 5 to 6. Okay. 5 is like all the 5 of Wands and all the battle. The 6 of Wands is victory. So now you're on your way to the 7 of Wands, which is drawing boundaries. So usually I don't talk about the tarot that way, but I feel that you have some drawing boundaries to focus on, not this week, but the following week. But this week, the victory is coming, okay? So that's what I have for you. So let's see, we'll pull another card. So you have a leg up. I love it. Look at this little baby polar bear getting on the polar bear's back. This is awesome. So another fun fact, polar bears' polar bear's fur is translucent. It's not white. It's translucent. Helps them blend into all of their surroundings. So you have a leg up situation. And we'll pull one more card for you. That's awesome. I love it. And then we have Freya. So bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Okay, now you have this victory. It's time for you to raise a glass and have some champagne. Toast to that beautiful victory you have, because you are just one step further on to the journey of where you're going to go until you reach the 10 of Wands, which is a brand new cycle. Okay. So you are on your way. This is awesome. I love all of this about this for you. And this is the first time I pulled this Omega card. I didn't even know it was in this deck. That's pretty cool. Okay. Hold on. Let me grab my mouse. There we go. Okay. So now we will read for Catherine. All right, Catherine. Ooh, interesting. So this card is saying you are at the end of a cycle and you're about to start something brand new. It's hard to read backwards. It says you're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to come for you and guide you into your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So I feel like you're a little bit in this energy of feeling down and not feeling really great about where you are, but no, this is exactly where you're supposed to be at this given point in time. Okay. Remember that just because things come to an end doesn't mean it actually comes to an end. It's just done. And remember what I said earlier in the readings, that when something or someone falls away from your life, it's because you vibrated higher than them and away from them. They went on a different direction, a different vibration. You're no longer vibrating at the same level. And this could be with any kind of physical objects too. You know, I mean, if it's a car that you want, all of a sudden you don't want it, you want another car. You're now you're vibing with that car, right? So I do feel that you might have a little bit of sadness with that, but you just need to let it go, because know that happiness is coming in for you. And you have the Treasure Island card that I just pulled for you, which is awesome, because this is what this is telling me. Is this Honu, aka this turtle, is out there swimming in the ocean, just chilling, bringing this gift to you that you don't even see coming. You're literally looking over the horizon. And interesting, so in this card, see how she's at the sunset, looking out at the ocean, this angel with her beautiful wings. She's a little sad. She's looking at the ocean, but what she doesn't see coming is this beautiful gift coming in for her. Okay, so let's see what that is for you, Catherine. Ooh, an infinite supply of abundance from here until the end of time. This is awesome. So look at the beach vibe. Again, you see the humpback whale's tail back there after they've, done a breach. And this is beautiful. So know that there's some beautiful gifts coming in for you, and you have endless amounts of happiness supply within you. You just need to unleash it this week, okay? And really just get into that energy of, and this card is so purple. It's all about your crown chakra. So make sure that your crown chakra is in balance and do some energy work on your crown chakra, also your third eye chakra, okay? That's what I have for you. Woo! Okay, let's see who's next. Okay. I believe it was Nikki and Bill. Actually, I'm positive, and then is Marley. So Nikki, we will do your reading now. Ooh, this card popped out. Adriana. Okay. I'll show you the card and then I'll read it to you. Let's see. Okay. I'm leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, through your thoughts and dreams. Okay. So this card is telling me for you to really focus in on meditation this week. And when you're meditating, let all the thoughts come into your mind, because you're divinely guided and your higher self knows what you want and what you want to manifest and what you want to experience in this life. And also many other lifetimes from here, transcending time and space. So know that by listening to this guidance, it's going to lead you in the right path. And, and there's a message coming. So we have message in a bottle. Check it out. Okay. So again, the angels, they have this message that they want to give to you. So you just need to open up your arms and receive it by meditating. And also I would focus in on doing some focus wheels that I've talked about before. Abraham Hicks does them on YouTube, and in her books. And basically, in the middle of you have a circle and you write my perfection doesn't exist. My loving relationship, whether it could be job, whatever, my loving career, whatever you want, and then draw a spoke. I'm always in the flow with the universe. I'm always in the right place at the right time. And the next spoke. I am in a loving, trusting environment. I am financially abundant, whatever it is. But this message is coming through for you, and loud and clear. Oh, that's so cool, Cassandra. I love that it's spot on for both of you. Woo! That makes me so happy. I love that. Okay, and so overall, we have the card, the Peace card. And it says there's no need to worry. The angels have your back. They know exactly what you need and what you can handle. And they are lovingly guiding you into this situation. And when you receive this beautiful message, whatever it is, I cannot wait to hear what it is. I actually have a feeling, but I don't want to blow it for you because I want it to be a surprise. I really feel like, oh my God, you have to keep me posted. But it says everything is working out beautifully. I'm so excited for you. All right. I love that. Okay. All right. So now we're going to pull cards for Bill, the only guy in the house tonight outside of Shoe Guy, which I think he left the room. I don't even see him in the chat anymore. No, there he is. All right, so Bill, who is out doing a 20-hour race somewhere in the woods. I'm not really sure. That's just what Nikki said. Okay, this is so cool. The Omega card came out again in the readings. Victory. This is going to be a victorious time for you, Bill. I really feel all these races you've been doing leading up to this point, this is the one that's really going to be the tipping point for you to understand how much mental power and how much passion you have to really just be successful in whatever you want. And this will be very victorious for you. Okay, this is all about you deserve everything that's coming toward you. You've been working so hard, so keep up the good work and sending good vibes to you in your race right now. That's awesome. So let's see what else the Oracle cards have to say. Ooh, so truth be told. So there's some truth coming in for you this week. I feel like there might be, if you look at this owl, owls are nocturnal. So I feel like you're going to have, this almost feels like a heartfelt message or heartfelt window that's going to open up for you. And there's all these beautiful little hearts coming out of this. These cards are great. Sue, when you watch this, thank you again for these cards. These are really great cards. And see how the owl is standing above the mask. Like you no longer have to wear this mask anymore. You can just be open with your heart. And the heart chakra, we've talked about this for the last how many weeks, has been coming in up in all your readings. So something's going to open your heart with some truth that you're going to gather or you're going to say, okay? And you're no longer going to have to wear this mask, and you can see right through the dark of night. So you're going to know exactly what this is, and it's going to make you feel so beautiful and so open-hearted. It's just going to explode your heart with love. There's a Bob Schneider song called "The World Explode." It's in I have a Beach Balance Life playlist of some of my beach songs that I love to listen to. There's a Bob Schneider song in there. The world explodes with love all around us. I believe that's the song. Let me pull that card, and then I need to remember to put that in the notes, in the comments section. So 2 cards popped out for you. I'm going to read them both. Golden opportunity. Important doors are now opening for you right now, and it's time to have the courage to walk through them. Look at how she's just like bathing in the ocean. She's like, yeah, I got this. She's like topless and everything. She's like, you know what? This ocean loves me. This dolphin energy around me is awesome. I'm going to embrace this and open this and welcome this with an open heart, an open, naked heart. and take this opportunity and embrace it with love and compassion. Oh my gosh, the other card I pulled out is the compassion card. Oh my gosh, you guys, can you believe that? Seriously? Oh my gosh, I love that. I am so jazzed right now. I have like peppermint oil and white tea with pomegranate in it. It's awesome. So, Bill, your final message says release judgments about yourself, more importantly, and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay? This is awesome, Bill. I can't wait for you to come back and read this. This is Kuan Yin. She's beautiful healer and all about compassion. Woo! I love it. That makes me so happy, you guys. I love it when the universe is so in sync. Has anyone else seen a lot of synchronicities this past, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks? There has been so much going on. Yes, Marley, great reading for Bill, right? Oh, he's going to love it. He's going to love that. Okay, so Marley, woo, you're next, girl. We have cards flying. They only fly for you. I didn't drop them on the floor, though. So, okay, Marley. So, first of all, I know that you saw the Pisces reading I posted today for the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for October predictions. When I was doing that reading, I was thinking about you. You were coming in through loud and clear about all the new beginnings. Now, interestingly enough, this card says, so this is the Marlena card. And what it is, let's see. I have new studio lights coming through. It says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information, okay? Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So as you're on the brink of this new beginning that I talked about in the Pisces reading, which that's just a part of just for your sun sign, that's not your moon and rising and Chiron, obviously, Aries. But I feel that you're on the precipice of making a decision and you're confused and you're maybe losing some sleep over it at night, or it's the first thing that is up on your mind in the morning. Or I feel like you're also dreaming about it too, having conversations in the 5D and, dream world with people that you're working on this decision with. And I think that you just need to go within and find out what you really want with your heart's true desire, and it's going to help you make this decision. In the meantime, ask your angels and your spirit guides to lead you to the information you need to make the right decision for you. Oh, what is your real name? Was Marley your nickname? Marlena. Unless we want to pronounce it with like a Spanish accent. Marlena. Potato. Okay, let's see what the messages are to back that up. Marla. Okay, nice. See? Okay, 2 cards popped out for you. I love it. We have the Yang card. So I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign, some masculine energy. And we also have the mending. So I feel that there might be an apology or might be mending of a relationship, or you know how you mend quilts in like the good old times, like in old fashioned times when they'd mend quilts or they would do quilt circles. I feel that with this decision, that healing will come in, but I feel like part of you, maybe your ego, your masculine side's kind of going into your ego, and maybe you're putting up walls, or there's different angles you can look at this. Also, I feel like you're dealing with the masculine energy on this decision. I feel that maybe you are making a decision to move on from somebody, or you're making a decision to date somebody new. But know that you have some mending to do before you can open up your heart completely, okay? Cool, spot on per usual. I love it. So let's see what the other card says for you. Okay. Okay, we have the green Terra card. So she's telling you, you need to start delegating. So in order for you to gather this information with the yin and the yang, balancing that out and mending whatever that fence is, you need to delegate. Ask others, including, it says including me, but she means not me, but her. Green Tara. She says, ask her to help you. And instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So just know that you have this decision to make. Or it could just be not a final decision. It could be a decision on the way to making a final decision. But do know that you're being protected by her. I would do some research on her. Green Terra. And she will guide you. And also look at this heart chakra energy. It's all your heart's truest desire. Didn't I just say that? It's all about your true heart, your truest heart's desire. So know that you are divinely guided. And it's okay to delegate to your angels and to her your worries, your, if you're up trying to figure out this decision, write a list, A, pros and cons, A, B, whatever, and then give it to your angel. Stop letting it go around and around in your brain. That's what I have for you. Woo! You're welcome, Marley. I'm super stoked to see what that is. Okay, let's see. All right. Did we get everyone? Yep. Nikki, Bill, Cassandra, Catherine, and then Marley. Awesome. Okay. So for everyone that popped in after this, after I was doing the announcements, make sure you know that I'm giving a 10-minute reading away this month. So based on whoever's commenting on the videos and really just helping, because my channel is really starting to grow, which is great because I'm super stoked. I'm in the zone. I'm posting some really great pick a card readings this week based on dating and singles and love life. And then also people in relationships going to the next level. So I'm going to start focusing on that for a minute. And then of course, every Monday night I'm here, but so I will be giving that reading away at the end of, I'll give it away on Halloween. So I'll make the announcement on whatever day that is. Maybe I'll go live and do the announcement, and then we'll figure out how to do the reading. And then also, if you guys have any ideas for pick a card readings, or there's something specific, a specific question that you want me to do a pick a card on, seriously, the sky's the limit. Okay. You literally can ask anything. If it's 18 and up, I also am getting a couple sexual tarot decks coming in, and that were gifted to me. So I will be able to really dive deep into any kind of relationship dynamic you want me to look into. And of course, it's obviously very confidential, whatever. I don't share any of that information, but I can do that as well. Those I won't post on. Those won't be public. Those will be more for personal readings. But we'll toe the line. We'll see what we can get away with on YouTube. I don't know what we're going to get away with. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff out there. I guess it's all how you label it. But and then also I'm working on some meditations too, some 5-minute, 10-minute meditations, or just raising your vibration really quickly. So if you guys have anything specifically you want me to focus in on, let me know. I have 7 sleep meditations already on YouTube on that playlist. So I have it pretty much covered, but there's a lot of different, I actually could update that. Those are a year old. That's so crazy. I did those a year ago. So anyway, I'm going to pull an overall message for everybody in the room in a different deck. I love this deck. This is my vice versa tarot deck. Super cool. And I will do a message for all of us that have participated in this live show tonight of the current situation, the challenge, and the overall advice as we move forward through the week. Okay. So the first card I have is the Emperor, which is cool. So that is where we are right now. There's a lot of structure coming in. He's serious. He's literally ruling with an an iron mask, not an even an, I don't know why Siri is trying to talk to me. That's weird. Siri, calm down. I'm not giving you a reading. But because you're in all my readings. But anyway, so the Emperor is telling us, it's giving the message of there's some structure coming in, surrounding ourselves with that fire energy, that Aries energy, really being very diligent on how we move throughout the week, because this is a crazy week with Mercury going retrograde and the new moon coming up. The overall challenge is the Magician card, which is great. Okay, so this could be taken a couple different ways. The first thing I'm seeing is the challenge is having enough courage and strength and structure with the Emperor backing you this week to manifest and put out in the universe what you want to create. What do you want to put the Midas touch on so you can create it? Look how he's holding his staff and there's this beautiful shooting star. And also the challenge is saying this week, be careful of people who are tricky, who are tricksters, who might want to pull some wool over your eyes and maybe not be completely honest. Now, typically, if the card was in reverse, I would say we should be concerned about that, but it's not. It's facing forward. So, but that's just for a few select people who are maybe tuning into this live video and they want this message, okay? So let's see the overall advice for everybody here in the room tonight. I'm so glad you guys, or you ladies, joined me. This is awesome. It's been so cool. All right, so we have the Six of Cups. Beautiful. There's reconciliation coming in, beautiful, loving thoughts. So I feel that if some of us have been trying to manifest a reconciliation or reigniting with people that maybe we've lost touch with and getting back into these beautiful, fulfilling cups and emotions, and the gesture of him, saying hello to this mermaid in the water and they're reuniting, that's going to happen for us this week. And if it's not a reconciliation, it's just getting into the feelings of that beautiful, loving, familiar energy, and really just knowing that your cups will be emotionally fulfilled this week, whatever it is. So just make sure that's what you're using your magic on, is emotionally fulfilling your heart and the people around you. All right, so that's what I have for this week, everyone. I am so happy. This has been so great. The energy is amazing right now. I'm loving it. Thank you so much, everybody who joined. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I just dropped my tarot, then half of this deck on the floor. Marley, I know you're laughing at me. But I hope everyone has a great week. Please go check out the October predictions. Specifically, the last 3, it's a different format. I've just been kind of messing around. That's the beauty about digital. You can kind of do what you want. And then I will be posting some pick a cards this week. And remember that I have the 10-minute free reading for those who comment on my channel. I will be calling out the winner to my discretion at the end or on Halloween. I'll go live on Halloween. So I love you all, you chica bonitas and you muy guapos. Everyone have a awesome night, and I will catch you on the next wave. All right. Love and light, guys. Bye.